Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're going to play a little Hammerting today. I've got it paused at the moment. We've got our 3 dwarves. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring on a 4th dwarf. And he's probably not going to be that great. But we're going to hire him anyway because he's going to be cheap. That's going to give us 4 out of 5 of our dwarves. Then I want to go to my job broker. And I want to pick whoever's good at trading, which is this. These 2 guys are pretty close, so we'll let both of them trade. And we're going to cross out all the ones that we don't want to do the task. So for cooking, this person here is going to be the best early on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this person. We're going to have them switch out, let's say, their hammer or their pickaxe. We're going to have them switch that out for a ladle. We don't even have a cooking farm yet, so not a big deal, but we're going to let them know that that's going to be them. So this person is going to be our cook. Farming, we don't have a rake yet, so right now we're just going to leave them all activated. The next one is exploration. This guy on the end has got the highest number, so we're going to have him trade in his hammer for Grandma's lantern there. We'll go back to job broker, so this will be the person that does the exploring. The person that's going to do the farming, we don't know yet. Blacksmithing, they're all about the same for right now. This person's really bad at metallurgy, so we'll knock them off of there. Get rid of a couple of the lower ones. And again, right now we're not doing a lot of the stuff. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, we'll let this 4th guy come in here. Alright, so do they have their items yet? So if you look, he's got the ladle and she's got the lantern. So okay, so I'm going to go through and we'll mark off some of this stuff. We got some iron right up here in the front. We got a little bit of copper here. Go ahead and highlight. We're going to go ahead and basically give them some work. We're going to tell the explorer to go here so we can start lighting this up. As we light this up, that's going to give us the mountain lore. So let's unpause it. We're going to tell the explorer to keep going. And we're going to light up as much of this as far as we can go, which is right there. Okay. We're going to go ahead and have someone dig that out in their free time. We're going to highlight this. I don't think they can reach all that. Again, we're going to go ahead and start highlighting more of these ores. This is copper. Alright. Got some coal up high there. Now we're going to go to this side. We got some moldy bags. We can rummage those. We're going to send our explorer back over to this side. Got some more moldy bags here. We're going to keep going with our explorer. Again, we're going to light up as much as we can, which is all the way over to here. We've got our mountain lore up to 26, and we're able to get every time you find one of these, you can get another dwarf. So we're going to reclaim those mine carts, the moldy bag. We got some copper and some coal here. I'm going to mark this stuff. And they will rummage this stuff. You'll see it They'll dismantle it. A couple old cabbages, some copper sheets, some coal. And we're going to go ahead and keep assigning all this work. Now I do need to go ahead and build a small quarry, so we're going to get that started, and we'll do that right here. I'm going to keep it on this level playing field here. Alright, so let's go into our knowledge. We're going to do this, we're going to do metallurgy, and then we're going to do blacksmithing. And then we're going to try to do the subterranean farming. Now, the mountain lore is from exploring and doing missions. The trade lore is by trading and doing missions with the outside world. So, we have access now to a small foundry, small smithy, and a small vault. And so we got some other support structures here. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to start doing these small scaffoldings. And I'm going to just start going straight down in front of the quarry here. So once our quarry, the only thing we can produce right now is granite chunks. I'm going to go ahead and control craft, which is going to give me 20. And I'm going to click maintain 20 chunks at all times. So someone will go in there and start crafting. These poor dudes have to jump up and get this. And what we'll do is we'll do one scaffolding here as well, like this. And then we'll just highlight all that. Now, we don't have a lot of silver. We only have 3 silver and 73 copper right now. But let's go ahead and check out the outside world. You can click it here or you can do it here. So we're going to go here. And when we start off, we've got one place. We've got the Kingdom of Froa. And it gives you a little display there. So, as of right now, our mission is to acquire a level 1 trade level. We can buy things from them. They're selling iron ingots, copper. 91 copper is almost, if we bought 4 of those, that'd be all of our money. We got granite chunks we can buy. What can we sell them? Well, anything that says grandfathers, as we've replaced out with either the ladle or the lantern. So we can sell anything that says grandfather. We can sell straight away. Right now we don't really have a lot that we want to sell, but we'll sell those 2 things just to get them out of our inventory. So now, as you can see, we're making some progress here. Now what we want to do is we want to send our explorer down here, the person that's got the vision range, who's also the one doing the and that'll just light this up a little more, and then we're going to extend this down. Then we'll go ahead and probably do another one here so they can get up to all that. Alright. Now, we will go ahead and start trying to do some other buildings here. The main building we want to do as quickly as possible is the small smithy, and that'll be for trade reasons. In order to do that, we're going to need a foundry. So we're going to go down here. We're going to, this would be, we want to give them a room to walk. So if we do this, they'll be able to come down here, access this, but also there'll still be something to walk upon up here. And we can make this a high priority. And say, I want this and this to be the priority over all this other stuff. Alright, let's speed it back up a little bit. Alright, let's go back to normal speed here. Now, so now we've got a foundry. It's almost ready. We got copper bars, copper ingots. We're going to do 20 of those and we're going to maintain those. So this is our foundry. It's the small one. We'll be able to take that copper ore that we've been going. They'll pick it up. They'll bring it in. They'll start crafting. And if you go to the production queue, you'll see. Now they're producing it. Okay. So we want a small vault. We're going to put that right underneath here. We're going to leave, again, we're going to leave at least one row to walk on. And we also want to get our Explorer down here to light this up a little farther down. As you can see, this is going to need 2 granite pillars. Let's extend that down. So now we have unlocked crushed granite, blocks of granite, granite pillars, and slabs. So let's make this 5, maintain 5, make this 5, maintain 5, slabs 5, and then the crushed granite we'll do 5 as well. So now they'll get to 5 of all of these plus the 20 chunks, and we'll get all that stored up. Right now he's working on crafting the 20 copper ingots. We're waiting on the 2 pillars here. We got all this built, so we should be able to get all of that. We got 4 silver even. We can see if we can recruit somebody. We've got room. We've got 4 out of 6. 4, 3, 4. All these guys are too expensive right now. We got to start generating some money. So the next thing we're going to build is the small smithy. And it's a little taller than this. But, oh no, it's the same size. So it takes 4 copper ingots to build this. We're going to build this next. And I just built it in consecutive. Here. Let's turn the speed back up. So he already brought over 4 ingots and he's building it already. Alright, once we get the small smithy, the first thing I want to do, now we can make all these tools. The first thing I want to do is make 5 simple lanterns. Because that's going to be our biggest source of gold or our money to sell. It's going to help us get to our trade level, and it's going to give us some money. Alright, let's get back into normal speed here. Let's go ahead and drop this down a little bit. Let's go back to normal here. Alright, we've got our pillars. We're working on our small vault. We'll show that here in a second. So we got a dude up here hammering away. Alright, so we've made our 5 lanterns. Now, the good thing about this is, let's go to our job broker. So, the lady that had Grandma's old lantern already upgraded. So, if they've got an item and we make a better item, or there's a better item available, they will upgrade it automatically. They'll go switch it out. So as you can see, she now has a rare simple lantern, which that does a couple things. That it gives her exploration production 193 boost. It gives her movement speed 23%. It gives her a vision range of 15.92%. So she's already upgraded that. Now, so with that being said, we're going to want to do the same thing. We're going to make 6 of these handles. We're going to make 3 hammerheads and 3 light pickaxe heads. Then we're going to make 3 blacksmith's hammers and 3 minor pickaxes. Because although everything we make is going to be better than grandma's or grandpa's starting equipment. We're going to continue to take this down. And we'll run over here. There's some treasure over here. So over here we got some fallen heroes. And you can, it tells you to the bottom right of the screen what it is. So if you see that, it says copper. There's granite and copper, fallen hero, a treasure chest. So now that we have our small vault, it tells you even the most affluent and successful dwarves mining colonies started out moderately with a small vault. So this is where we'll start stacking up our goodies. So one of the things I want to do is I want to explore this. I want to light it up, right, with our explorer, just to try to give us as much vision range. You'll see the vision open up as she comes down. This is giving us mountain lore. Now she's going to climb over here. Alright. Now also we want to get this treasure and these fallen heroes. And we're going to mine this copper. Now, it dropped 2 treasure hoards. The treasure chest dropped 2 treasure hoards. So now we're going to have to get those as well. Also, some mushrooms here. Some ton cap mushrooms. We also got some iron here, it looks like. We're going to go ahead and highlight that. We're also going to dig this side out. And we're going to dig this way just for exploration purposes. Again, we want to keep them busy. We got someone making her stuff here, so they'll start upgrading. Now let's go back to the surface here. So if we go to missions, we still have not got our trade level yet. Okay, so we're going to go to sell. We can sell anything grandmothers or grandfathers we can sell. So we're going to sell this lantern. And as you can see, we've got 3 simple lanterns. And this exclamation point means they have a high demand for that. So we're going to sell one of those, and we're going to sell the uncommon one. That was 2 silver. And this one's 5 silver and 6 copper. We're going to sell that. And then we're going to go ahead. We're up to 17 silver. And that was mainly because of the treasure hoard. Now these guys, if we go to our job broker, okay, so this is our person. We got 2 people doing trading, and this person also does our cooking. So when we start doing the talent tree, we got 2 talent points. They're our cook, and they're doing trading. So this one will give us trader level +2, awareness +2, social competence +2. So we're going to do that one. And this one gives us explorer level, and this one's trader level +2. So let's do that one. So that increases their trading. We gave them a couple skills. Back to job broker. Now the explorer, we want to do the same thing here. This is trader level, so we want this one, explorer level. Acquire. This one's explorer level +2, acquire. Now this one's tailor and trailer, we don't care about, robustness. We'll go ahead and get this one because that helps them get along better. So all these dwarves are from different clans. So if we go to our job broker, no one has a rake yet, but I think it's going to be this number 2 person here. Obviously they can't do stonemasonry, they don't have the thing. So let's do the trader on this one, on this person, because they're our other trader. Alright. And then we can build a rake now, so let's do that. So we're going to build 2 handles and 2 rake heads. That way it'll give us an option. And then we're going to go ahead and queue up 5 more lanterns. And we're going to make us 2 more farmer rakes. And we're going to continue to take this down to explore. Alright, we need to recruit more dwarves. We also have a mission log over here to the left. So we're going to need to start making some housing. So we're going to do subterranean farming. We got the dwarven trade relations. We got that. Subterranean farming. And then I want to do cooking. And then medicine. And that we're pretty much all of our points right now. So that's going to unlock more buildings. We'll take a look at those in just a second. Let's go back outside here. So let's go to missions. Now they want a simple lantern. Let's click that. Let's send them a simple lantern. That'll be an easy mission to complete. Buy. We're 28 silver. So we're going to buy a couple iron ingots and a couple granite slabs just to get us more trade lore. Okay. We can also go to sell. Here's a grandfather's copper light pickaxe. We can sell both of those. Grandfather's copper sledge. We can sell both of those. And a simple lantern. I don't want to sell that because I don't know if that mission's done yet. So we'll hold off on that. I think he just did the mission. So that means we can sell this one. There we go. Alright, let's go back here. Okay, so now we can tear these down. So now we can do dwellings, cave farm, infirmary, right? And we can start planting mushrooms. So what I want to do is I want to start doing some housing. They're going to get cranky if they don't have a place to hang their hat. We've got 4 dwarves, so we're going to automatically, I'm going to go ahead and drop in 4 dwellings. Now dwellings take wood, pillars, and blocks. We don't have any wood right now, so we'll have to find some. We can also tear these down and we'll be able to reuse these. So if we want to go up there and grab this, we can do that. There's some ton cap mushrooms that we can harvest. Okay, we've got these queued up. I also want to go ahead and queue up a cave farm. If I put this up here, that's going to take away our floor. So we're going to go to this side. So we're going to put a cave farm right here. We're going to need that. Probably should have already had that down. So now if we go back to our job broker and we click on our dwarves, we'll start seeing he's got a rare straight blacksmith sledgehammer. He's still got the grandfather's ladle, but we're not really using that anyway. Uncommon straight. So as you can see, they've upgraded when they can. We need some sort of weapon. Upgrade. So woodworking technique, it tells you what it gives you. This gives us a better axe. Also, this gives us a storage, which is nice. So we got a lot going on here. Let's see if we can recruit. Brave of heart, the Midas touch, and born under a sign. So this guy's good. He's 4 silver, 17 copper. Let's hire him. This guy's an idiot, but he's brave of heart. So we'll hire him as well. Let's dismiss this other guy. All right. So now we've got 6 of 6. We are going to need 2 more houses. So we'll drop in one right here. We don't have any wood for these guys. So we're missing wood. We're going to do 4 more handles, 2 more of these sledgehammer heads, 2 more. So we're basically making 2 more blacksmith hammers and 2 more minor pickaxes. Let's go back to our trading. Still got 18 silver, 2 copper. We have now unlocked another place. We're looking to do, first of all, is missions. They want beams and blocks. We'll go ahead and select that, activate that. And then let's look at buy. Okay, they're selling goat cheese, which is food, so it's only 47 copper. We are going to get a few of those because they can just eat that. That'll give us a little bit of food. All right, so let's take a look here. We need to be able to buy some lumber, and right now we're not able to do that. We need to find some. And we can reclaim stuff that we find. So right here's a perfect thing. This will give us lumber. It's an ancient outhouse. But we got to dig through this to get this done. So let's speed up the process here. So for the cave farm, we want to craft and maintain 20 waters so that when they're thirsty they can Got a lot of work for them right now. So we got to do the job broker again. Right now we got all these people trading. This should only be those two. So farming, it could be this first person here. So we'll have them take the uncommon farmer's rake. Back to the job broker. We'll turn everybody else off for farming for now. Unless we give the explorer. We'll give them the other rake for now. There's certain jobs they can't do if they don't have that equipment, right? So, all right, there we go. I think in generally, if you don't have anything highlighted, they'll just do stuff in order. Let's get our explorer down here, light this up, get some extra points. Again, we're waiting on wood. We don't have any. We can get a little bit here. We can get this cleared out. We might be able to find some over there. We're going to start getting angry if we don't have any housing soon. All right. Found some bad guys. There's some wood. And we're getting a bunch of mountain lore here. We found a sacred well. So we got some more wood, found some water. Now we'll be able to start putting some of these now we can start assigning these. This guy's the number 1 guy. We'll get him, we'll go ahead and upgrade, get him a fireplace. We've got 6 dwarfs, so let's get us another one queued up here. Making some pretty good progress now. All right, let's go ahead and go back to normal speed here. So all 6 of our dwarves are assigned a place to live. We can have up to 7 dwarves, so we can recruit one. We also unlock this, which gave us that little bit of wood, but we're going to highlight all this copper as well. Just trying to make sure we didn't miss any goodies. So here's a stack of sacks. Here's some old barrels. There's a moldy bags. Here's a rickety crate, which will give us more wood. Towcat mushroom. And then we'll need to get over to here. What we'll want to do is we'll want to get up here and go this direction. So what we'll do, we already explored this across. We're going to build us some this up. Then we're going to do some of these stone bridges across. We'll highlight all that. That'll be something we can work on. We'll highlight this. Copper. Alright. So we need to work on getting some mushrooms going. Planted. So we can do that here. A couple bad guys over here, a mole, a fat rat, and a green slime. Alright, let's check our knowledge, see what we can do now. So let's go ahead and hit this formalized learning. Now, we've got a lot of mountain lore. We need trade lore, so let's do this. Let's go back and focus on that. Let's make us 5 lanterns, and then let's make us 5 handles. Let's make us 1 hammerhead, 1 ladle, 1 rake. Oh, we need the rake head. Now we need the rake. And then we're going to make us, that was 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to make us 2 of these and 2 minor pickaxes. So we just added a bunch of work to this queue, but whatever we don't upgrade, we'll sell. We can also make an arcade workshop now. We also have not made the infirmary yet, or the cookhouse. We are slacking here. And by we, I mean me. We got some fallen heroes up here. A cruel banner. A feast of boar. A ancient dwarven burial mound, which will allow us to get grave poppies, which are good. Lots of moldy bags and stuff. Let's get our explorer over here. Can he get up here? He can. Got some coal here. Can't reach up there. Not without some help. These cost supply. Let's continue to go down as well. We can also recruit up to 4 more dwarves. Right now, we need this to be a high priority. There's a lack of food, so let's go to buy. Let's get some goat cheese and some lichen. Anything grandfather's hammer or whatever we can sell. So that'll help us get some trade lore pretty quickly. This needs to be a priority as well. Found some more copper. We're going to start planting mushrooms over here. We got them pretty scattered out right now. Not sure why I did this. This can all be canceled here. I think I thought this was our main down. All I was doing here was trying to get up to here, which we did. This is our main path down. Down here we'll get a little bit more coal. Alright. Keep planting those mushrooms. That'll give us a little bit of a farm going there. We'll go ahead and level this off. Run our farm all the way across there. We're out of copper because I really queued up a little too much stuff at once. So we're able to get this right now. So we'll drop that in there so we can get that. We'll have to do the same thing over here. We'll tear this down when we're done. Alright, we got a little bit of trade lore. Let's go back here. Alright, we need 3 beams. That'll complete a mission. That'll give us a decent chunk of trade lore at once. So let's do that. So we make our beams here. So we'll go ahead and make 5 beams. So you can see the progress there. Once that gets over there, he's going to ching. He's got 1 more to make. Go back to fast forward here. Got a couple more mushrooms here on the end. We got nobody wants to do the metallurgy, or we there we go. There's a bunch of copper up here, so we're not out. Let's get our explorer up here. Give us some more knowledge. Our mountain lore's at 60 right now, which is very nice. Yeah, I've got them spread out pretty good. Alright, we got the cookhouse here. Start trying to make a little bit of food here. It'll tell us what we're short once we get going. A little more trade lore there. Let's see. What are we trying to do here? We're trying to do these these upgraded hatchets, correct? And trade records. Let's do both of those. Let's do both of those. Okay, so now let's check our missions. They want gray poppies and jelly cake. We can't do jelly cakes. We can do a little bit of gray poppies, but not very many, so we can't do those. So let's go to sell. Grandfather's ladle we can get rid of. That's a little better price here. Give us a little more cash. Can we buy any food? Well, we can buy some more goat cheese. Couple iron ingots. All right. Got some wood stuff. Once we can get this, we need to buy some flour and some great sea algae. We're getting caught up here. Let's go back to normal speed. The reason I wanted to get this chipped out is it looked like there was more copper there, which I was correct. It does appear to be so. Now we can sow citadel mushrooms, which will give us wood, and we can do storage. So storage will be huge. So we're going to do 2 storages. So now we can make the upgraded axes. We're going to make 5 of those. It's called the Woodsman's Axe. We're going to queue up 5 of those. 5 handles, 5 heads, and then assemble them. Get some more fertile soil down. Kill that fox for some random mystery meat. All right, we got 56. Let's see if we can recruit some people here. We'll double check the job board after we see who we got to recruit. Taste for beer, which means his morale gain. He's not as robust, and his morale gain is losing. He's educated. He's going to cost 21. Clumpfoot, which is -2 movement speed and all that. Social incompetence, bad. Failures, bad. Glorious beard, and emaciated, but we're going to hire this glorious beard dude. We'll dismiss the other 2. Job broker, okay, we don't want him to trade. We don't want him to cook. We probably could have this person cook too. We've got 2 farm people. We could probably have this person cook as well. Is there a... that's our explorer, so we don't want to do that. All right. We could go through and set upgrade. So here's the farmer. What's his farming level? Up. This is miner, trader, social competence. Doing some upgrades here. Anything that's social competence is probably helpful. check our missions. So again, we can't do jelly cake yet. Alright. We've got 46. Let's see what we can sell. Anything grandfathers, again, we can sell right away. We don't care. Big need for this. We'll take it. That'll help our trade war. Let's buy. Okay, so they got a lot to offer here. Everything's kind of expensive, but we're going to try to complete a couple missions here. Need some trade lore. Looks like they're getting low on work here. Alright, so we're going to make these a normal priority, and we're going to edit filter. We're going to select everything for now. So if they get bored, they'll just start picking up stuff. These will hold 600 items each. So they'll just pick up anything on the ground and they'll put it in here. And then once this guy breaks through here, there'll be a little bit of fight here, but not much. But you get resources when you kill these guys. So green slimes. Lichen. We're going to kill this little mole too, just for the meat. Little mole mystery meat. Mystery meat. Don't ask, don't tell. Just eat it. Alright. So that'll give us some mystery meat. I ordered some flour. I did not buy any sea algae. Let's see if that's... Let's see if we can find any. They don't have any for sale. Now one of the things we can do, you can do upgrades. This will upgrade what they provide. It says it gives them a production bonus of 20%. Let's do that. A lot of copper here. So now we can start tearing this stuff down. We'll be able to recycle it, basically. Reuse it. There's a little bunny we can kill for some mystery meat. There's a lot of granite blocks up here. So now we got 16 trade lore. Let's see what we can do here. So the ultimate, you got to kind of see what your end goal is. Right now, right, we're trying to get machines going, which is rail cars, elevators, that sort of thing. So machinery here. So in order to do that, we got to do advanced casting. And advanced casting unlocks the foundry and lets us do iron ingots. So let's hit that. Now, in order to build this, we're going to need mortar, and this produces mortar. So we need to do this one first, then this one. So it's a little confusing. And then once we do this one, then we want to do, we need probing the depths as well. At this, probing the depths, and then machinery. And then we'll be good to start doing some, we'll build those bigger structures. But then that's also, we'll start being able to use a rail system and travel a lot faster. And we'll get rid of this. Let's see. We'll build the quarry. Let's see if we can go ahead and start planting some mushrooms. I don't know if, for wood, I don't know if we got any of those available, but we'll check. At least try to get it started here. So if we check our storage out, only thing in here is a mystery meat. Nothing in here yet. So they're probably going over here to pick up stuff now. This we can start tearing down. The stuff on here will fall. Oh, we want to get this first. So he's going over here to get a mushroom spore or something. I don't know what he's grabbing. Oh. Okay. Maybe a mushroom spore, like I was saying. Yeah, he came over to grab that spore so he could plant it. We got food laying around, old cabbages. Guys, I do appreciate you if you're still hanging around. We're going to get ready and call it here. Make sure you hit that notification bell. You'll see when we play again. Don't forget to check out the channel. Lots of stuff on there to check out. Until next time, have fun gaming. I'm out of here.